Hi everyone, I hope everyone is having a grand rising and have had a wonderful week. I get busy with all my hobbies and bouncing back between all of them, and of course, spending lots of time with my family. Today is July 4th. Happy 4th of July for those who celebrate. I hope you guys are having time with your family. I had another pretty prophetic dream, and while I was getting everything ready to start this read, I somebody just wanted to get this message out, so I'm drawing blanks here. My phone opened to the messages where I had spoke about the dream, and I asked my pendulum if that is what we wanted to base our reading on, and I got the answer of yes. So let me tell you a little bit about the dream. I dreamt that there was a gifted individual who then came to me in my dream and said that there was a couple who had been cheating. And in this dream, it was me going to a specific house. The address on the house was 721C, but like that's in my small town, so that can be for anywhere in the collective with the letter C in the street name. At this house, I walked in and I found that someone's spouse had been cheating, and the person in this house was one of a coworker. Now, in this dream, it wasn't my spouse. So before you say that, it wasn't my spouse. I feel for any spouse that has gone through some kind of turmoil involvement with the involvement of cheating. It definitely hurts. I've been there, and I feel for you, and there's a reason that Spirit wants to speak on this today, so let's get on with it. I got my frequencies playing in the background. I have music playing. The very first song that came on was Bruno Mars, When I Was Your Man, which possibly could be talking about a breakup right here. She's dancing with another man. If you don't know me already, I get messages through the music, through shows, through things around me. Using my cards, we will find out what's going on. When I never get to clean up the mess I made. When I was getting my cards ready, this card and this card, which is Hate Alone, and it's pretty significant when it comes to cheating, because if this coworker, whoever's coworker, karmic, knew about somebody being married, they knew, right? Setup gone wrong. Didn't think that they would get caught in the act. setup doesn't necessarily have to be setting somebody up to get in trouble. It could be just committing acts, balancing acts, knowing you're married and having relations with other people. You know, if you're unhappy, just leave. If you're unhappy with somebody, speak about it. Talk to them. Tell them. If they choose not to listen, walk away. It doesn't give anybody the right to hurt another, to gang up on somebody, to use somebody else to hurt somebody. When I was your man, do all the things I should have done when I was your man. Alright, let's see where we're gonna go from here. Did I even turn on my mic? I did. Hope you guys can hear me. Alright, ancestors of my highest light. Let's get the truthful answers on this matter. Lovers. Relationships. Lovers doesn't necessarily mean relationships between a spouse, but in this situation, it is. We are speaking about a co-worker relationship and a husband and wife, where the husband or the wife chose to have another relationship with a co-worker, and it's causing strife, spying, the quiet place in flames. It's causing somebody to feel stuck in the middle, stuck in a relationship. You love the person, but you don't know if you should leave. You don't know if they're gonna do it again, if you can never trust them again. And for the other party, you are unhappy in the situation, which is why you went out on a marriage. And it doesn't necessarily mean that you are unhappy in your relationship. You possibly could be unhappy with yourself. Loyalty starts with yourself. And if you can't keep promises to yourself, engagements, wedding vows to yourself first, how do you expect to keep it for somebody else? So, mask off, right? The big reveal. Alright. Now that I shuffled some cards, Lovers came out again. So this is about a couple. Who are under judgment. And the Eight of Wands is movement. It's end of cycle. It's standing at the crossroad. You know what has happened. You know that there's issues in the relationship. You know that a decision has to be made. And the longer you hold on, the longer you continue down this path, judgment. And since judgment came out with the Eight of Wands, that is movement. That is fast movement. It is progress. It is somebody who knows where they're headed, what they're going to do, how they're going to handle this situation. It could mean divorce. It could mean couples therapy. Only you can make that decision. Is the relationship worth saving? Right? Because there was deception. If this is the Page of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Swords in reverse is deception, manipulation, all talk, haste, devious, recovering from an old wound, surviving. Can we come back from what we know? Can I get on with my life? Break these chains of solitude. That is the lyric in Once You've Loved Somebody by the Chicks. Might even find myself in the arms of someone new. To love somebody, it ain't that easy to do. Can you get on with it? Is the relationship worth saving? And sometimes, when there's children involved, that decision's a lot harder to make. But speaking from experience, look at what you've gone and done, ruined everything for everyone. That's the lyric in that. Speaking from experience, in my past marriage, I tried so hard to stay for my kids, and things ultimately got way worse. And my kids had to witness things that they shouldn't have. They had to watch their mom and their father go through things that possibly shouldn't have happened had we both been more wise and chose ourselves, chose our peace, and chose to know our own worth. Staying for the children is the worst thing you can do. Staying for yourself, it's a whole nother ball game. But if you're staying for anybody but yourself, once you love somebody, sometimes when there's love, it's not that easy to walk away, right? I know this. Oh, let's see. It's a very specific address that they gave me, right? In my dream. But there will be sun again. There will be happiness again. Just gotta be willing to make the decision and choose yourself. Walk through that portal. Walk through that path. Change paths if you have to. Do the work if you're choosing to stay. Work on it. Have confidence in yourself and your decisions. To leave 222 on the clock, 12:22. My immortal day seeker lingers here, and it won't leave me alone. Seem to heal. This pain is just too real. Much that time cannot erase. Sometimes we can't forget, or we're unwilling to forget, unwilling to completely forgive the other person. And when it's at that situation, walking away, though it seems harder, will be the best decision. You never know what's waiting for you on the other side if you walk away. I like this version. I definitely like this version of the song. I know that I've had many friends, my own past relationship. We stayed and we tried to forget. And every chance I got, I brought up the mishaps, the pain. And we'd cry it out and we'd wipe the tears and we'd try and try and try, and it always ended up the same cycle. Sorry, I like singing, so it's a passion of mine, and you could just fast forward if you don't want to hear it. I just really like this version. It's very sad, this song. Somebody who was there. Somebody who's still very much attached to the other person. And the other person is moving on, right? In other relationships. Alright, let's move on. I've been there. Like I said, I feel for the collective who are going through this right now. And for me, telling you that it does get better. It's hard, but it does get better. Choosing to love yourself will get you out of your own hell. I saw a post the other day that hell is a place where the door is locked on the inside. It's your job to untie yourself. It's your responsibility to unlock that door and walk through. It's scary being alone, thinking that you're going to be alone. It's scary, change can be, but it also can be quite beautiful. And when I finally chose to walk away, it was so much more beautiful. It's going to take resilience, courage. It's going to take healing. A choice to choose ourselves. Our kids don't want to see us cry. They don't want to see us in pain. They don't want to see us beat. The best thing we can do for our kids is choose to be happy, choose to be strong, and keep going. Show resilience. Just because a mom and dad can't be together doesn't mean you don't have a mom and dad. And sometimes it does. Sometimes a relationship can cause such toxicity that you do lose your mom and dad. Daedric, nascent. Is there anything else from this? Somebody who is all about business, and one who is all about love and devotion. Maybe you're just incompatible. Maybe at one time you were compatible, but in time you grew apart. And there's nothing wrong with that. That doesn't mean you still can't be happy. I need somebody to heal, somebody to know. Sometimes moving on from the past is hard, like I said. Because you're so used to a certain situation. You're so used to a person. The longer you're together, the harder it is to part, right? Someone you loved. Louis Capel. I can never say his name. Capaldi. Sorry. I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. Familiarity. I'm going under in there sometimes. This time I feel there's no one to turn to. I'm here to tell you, collective, there is brighter days. And there is strength in fighting those brighter days. It's easy to say, but it's never just the way you let me escape. There are brighter days. Healing. I let my guard down and you pulled the rug. My dream. You walked in and saw and found the truth. You knew the truth, but you walked in and saw. Now it's time to get back to the happiness. You already walked through that pain that told you the truth. You walked through that door. You went to that address. You knew, you saw. Choose yourself and walk through the other path. You already know that what is behind you is not this. One in front of you. What's in front of you? I was getting kinda used to being someone you love. Stay stuck. Hell, like I said earlier, is a place where the door is locked on the inside. Pain isn't an excuse to deliver pain back. Like I said in the beginning of my reading, people cheat by choice, okay? And loyalty starts with yourself. If you can't be loyal to yourself by keeping your promises, your engagements, your vows, sometimes it has nothing to do with your spouse. Sometimes the pain is within you. Sometimes you're the issue. Right? Self-hex. Sometimes you're the issue. Sometimes it has nothing to do with the other person. Staying and making something work, knowing that that's not your person, staying because somebody's pregnant instead of healing, because that takes time. Bringing a child into a relationship that you don't want to be in is just going to be hell on the child. But if you take time to heal and walk away and heal, I'm not saying get rid of the child. I will never say that. We'll never say never, but I will never. There's other ways. Walking away I didn't say you had to be away forever, but walking away, healing, taking the time to heal, taking the time to know what it is that you want. The glow's back. Will ultimately be better for your child, right? Or possibly getting the person that there's multiple stories that you were cheating with pregnant. I can't tell you where I'm going, but I got to go. Chris Stapleton, The Traveler. Staying for a child in any situation, whether it's your ex-spouse or whether it's the person you cheated with, it's going to be a rocky start, right? Turmoil. And if the karmic thinks that this child is going to cause their coworker is going to cause this person to stay with them without the healing, it's just going to be a repeated cycle, right? Not supposed to love you anymore. Imagine being in a relationship with somebody just because they got you pregnant, but they love the other person. Ultimately, they're only choosing the child, not you. And what does that do? That causes... I'm recording. The mother of the child to use the child to hold the child over somebody's head, right? Sometimes some things will never change, but you can. At the bottom it says, what's your role? What's your role in this story? You don't want to be saved, don't save them. Want to be Glorilla and Megan Thee Stallion. In your dreams. Show them grace. If you were the spouse that found out somebody was cheating, you don't gotta hate them. Walk away and choose yourself. Show them grace. They chose to deceive you. They chose to lie. They chose to be fake. They chose to go out on you. Choose kindness. Show them grace. Right? Show them grace. No retaliation. Choose kindness. Exactly what I was just saying. Thank you, Spirit. True love does not leave bruises on your cheek or heart. And I learned in my past relationship, I had to learn that the hard way. Take time for yourself. Go level up. Go work on yourself. Hermit mode, right? When somebody shows you who they are, through actions, when somebody shows you who they are through actions, don't ignore the red flags. A sorry without change is just manipulation, right? Stolen. Don't let them steal any more of your time. And that means mental space. Nobody pays rent in your head for them to stay. Time in life, which we never have enough of. So once somebody shows you who they are, show them grace. Choose yourself. Choose kindness. Because for you, the pathway will be cleared. For them, wishing they didn't. It's supposed to be they. We'll fix that. Marker's too far, so wishing they didn't. Hydrate, guys. Oh, let's see. Somebody with hazel eyes. Let the bodies hit the floor. Glow up. The glow, right? Work on yourself. See the glow? Work on yourself. Follow your dreams. Follow your passions. Don't backstep. The longest battle that I have found to be the longest was the battle from my head to my heart, right? Those decisions. Making the decision to choose myself, to do better for myself, for the collective to do better for themselves, right? To exercise, to eat healthier, to follow their passions lead, to heal, to, if you need, get therapy. Talk to somebody. You're worth it, right? Go unseen. Go hermit. What seeds have you been planting? Has it been wasted energy? What will you sow in the season of reaping? Don't let your children be affected by adult decisions, right? Staying for the children, like I've said over and over and over, is one of the worst things you can do. Because when you think it won't get worse, it will, and it can. Lies in my truth. If you're cheating and you're saying that it's just the other spouse, it's all their fault, they stopped doing this. Well, why did they stop doing this? Why did they change? Is it something that was... Did you change? Lies in my truth. Are you lying to yourself? Making the promises you know you can't keep, right? Did you take the wrong path? It's on its side. Because there's two parties, right? One took the wrong path and one took the right path. One will take the right path. One will make the right decision. Maybe they're still on the fence about it, but amaze me the way she dances, ain't afraid to take chances, and wears her heart on her sleeve. Yes, she's crazy, but her crazy's beautiful to me. There is a rainbow at the end. All storms run out of rain. Right? Every storm runs out of rain. Every door can be unlocked. Especially the ones that are locked on the inside. Amaze me the way that she dances, ain't afraid to take chances. Beautiful, crazy. Luke Combs. Sleep. Yeah, she's crazy. She's crazy. She's crazy. A pet dies. Sometimes staying in relationships and situations where it's just more and more turmoil, more and more stress, more and more, that it then leaks into the people around you, and the karmic debt you're reaping, the seeds you're sowing, is then of pain and sorrow, right? Orange vehicle. Somebody sold their soul. Confirmation or is beep? Let's see. Before you go, the archers, before you leave, I just need you to know. Beach, go to the beach. The waves. Don't get stuck in the riptide where it's pulling you back. Till you're stronger, right? Go blackout. Go dark. Until you're stronger to stand the pull, right? And that's everything in life. That's not just relationships. It's addictions too, right? Don't go around if you should be tempted. I only wish that I had gotten the chance to tell you. Because some people don't care what happens, what karma they reap. They're raking up. They're totaling. They don't care. Casting. I heard casting spells by the water. Using the water to jaded. Giving homage. Cancer? Cancer could be involved. Somebody who has warrants. Or there will be warrants. They landed on his side. Ooh. Let's start over. Don't go around them if you're not strong enough. Let's start over, and it came out in reverse. And Aqua, you know, it's just going to be a repeated cycle. Stay away. Boundaries are for you. And the stronger you keep your boundaries. They want to be part of your destiny. They want to be a part of your 10 of Cups, your 10 of Pentacles. When you lose people and you get peace, like sitting on the beach, watching the waves, watching the sunset or the sunrise, or just being in peace, being in nature. When you get that kind of peace, when somebody is out of your life, you didn't lose anybody, you won. Smile, you're on camera. Don't say anything at all. I got my side of the story and he's got his side too. What he didn't do. Carly Pierce? Collective. It took a long time for me to realize it's not important to tell your side or to tell his side or to tell any side. It doesn't matter. What matters is you took the time to heal. You owned your issues. And you placed boundaries. Strong boundaries. As they needed, right? And it made people jaded. They thought you were better than them. But really, you were just smarter. You grew, right? Attacking your dreams. Drugs in the school came out. Protect your kids. Sometimes our kids, like I said, staying in those relationships, 4333, when I said that, they cause an inner turmoil with our kids. And our kids aren't going to tell us. Not outright. But you start to see the change in their relationship when the parents are fighting. They turn to bad friends. They do start making poor decisions. Stagnant. They stay stuck. Such little minds, and a lot of them turn to addictions to escape, right? Because that's what we do. We escape. Cheating. It's a way of escaping a reality of not being happy in a relationship, right? You go and have another relationship, but you're still in a relationship. So it's just a way of can be addiction too, right? Details. The devil's in the details. It doesn't matter who did what was said. What matters is what was done, 4444, and what was said, and now what you must do. In the end, right? Your choice. They hate you because you know their secrets. And this is for the spirituals, the teachers on here, the tarot readers, the energy readers, the star seeds. Walking into a room, you could read, right? You don't need cards. Angel of Mine, Monica. I already knew something inside of you. Thing I thought that I would never find. Angel of Mine. Ghost activity. Some of us are being haunted by our decisions to go against those starseeds, the collective. You never know who you're attacking and who is protecting them, right? Angel of Mine. An earth angel. Excuse me, an earth angel. Queen Bee. Alright, so spell it out for me. Let's get a couple messages here. When I lost the hope, you showed me love. Let's get a couple messages in here, then we'll do some names. And if it's... As if they were new. B-O-T-H, both. F-G-H-T, fighting. Each other. Fighting each other. That's what I'm hearing. Causing war in your house. It's not supposed to be, right? All you do is fight. Nobody feels safe in a war zone. Choose self. It's safer to be the X. F. Safer to be the X, right? Now I know why the best things are free. Peace is free. Walking away. It's choice. No fights there. Do not lower your frequency. L-O. Do not beg. If you have to beg somebody to stay, if you have to beg somebody not to cheat, if you have to beg somebody to love you the way you deserve, they're not your person. Because you won't have to do any of that for your person. They accept you and they love you. For who you are. wasted on you. Morgan Wallen, all this time and all this money. Realizing you didn't know the person that you married, right? Monsters don't live under the bed. They sleep next to you in the bed sometimes. And it was low what they did to you. But the gods, Ra, saw. Looks like I'm learning the hard way again. B-O-N-D, bond. Wishing for the wrong, 111, make a wish, right? Wishing for the wrong, N-O, bond. Because if you have to wish that, there's just like casting a love spell, right? Trapping a soul. They're not your person. Fly. I almost got it. Pestering. Wasting all this time keeping space for somebody that's not yours, and your person could be waiting for you to be single, right? Be right around the corner. Or they couldn't. Go. Grow. Because staying in a relationship that's not meant for you. Oops, sorry. You can't. Go grow. Alright, let's get some names. If you have to cheat on your spouse to escape, and it turns into not just sex. Somebody ends up getting pregnant, right? Feelings happen. Say that I'm married and I'm walking away. Choose self before you have to hurt somebody, right? It's never right to hurt anybody. Unnamed. Somebody who doesn't want to be named. Alright. Perez. Dawson. I saw. Spelling. So, since I saw that spelling card, if your name is spelled wrong, it's pretty close to the spelling. Nina? See that I'm married and I'm walking away. B Street and Justice. So this is happening in multiple households. Estrella? Brian? Now, 555 on the clock. There's a little corner after this is posted. And you could speed up the reading to make it go faster. And get a little laugh while you're at it because it does make the voices seem a little squeaky. Val. Right? Holt. Okay. Gauzy. Carmita. Alexandria. Drake. Kiwi. Leia. Inspire. Fashion Street. That's in California, Long Beach. Juanita. Catherine. Lena. Jana Lee. Red and Jupiter. Elliot and Ada. Rory. Brandy. That's funny. Brandy's there too. Cali. I just said a street in Cali. Bowman. Okay, switching. Delaney. Loan agent. It's not supposed to be there. Stole. Charlene. Lillian. Clintwood. Valdez. Kaylee. Soraya. Hong. Something to do with the in-laws. That's not in the right area, but Denise. If you're getting turmoil from the in-laws. Shug. Another red flag, right? Caden. Martinez. Or Martins. Sorry. Flynn and a Taurus is involved. One more little pile and try to get it. Cameron. Chalaski. Alexander. So there's an Alexandria and an Alexander that came out. Boston. Something's very specific about that. White. Gomez. Julie. And Civilly. Trudy. Don't wish it away. Well. Somebody by the name of Wells. Erica. Kent. And Janice. Between you and me, I can honestly say that things only get better. I guess that's why they call it the blues. Elton John. Choose self. Choose to heal. The unnamed as well. Choose to heal. Truth hurts. Something about 7 days. Living like lovers, going like thunder. Z. I guess that's why they call it the blues. She put something in the cheese roll. Do not. Choose violence. Do not poison. Great excitement. Oh, what if God was one of us? Bodhi? Do you even know why and who you're actually praying to? Hunter. The wishes you are making. Spells you are casting. Haters are gonna hate. Little black book. Spell book. They judge you to deflect looking at themselves. It also busies the attention of those around to look at you. This person will trip. Let them. Finding out somebody's cheating on you. Somebody's done you wrong. Show them grace. Somebody's still talking. Show them grace. A psychic. A runaway. Awakening flu. Awakening symptoms. Headaches. To get you out of the way. She puts something in the cheese roll. Poisoning. Don't do it. And I guess that's why they call it the blues. Jar magic. That's why they call it the blues. Alright, let me guess. These. Box. Oh, I'm trying to open it the wrong way. All at Once, Whitney Houston. You tattoo artist. There's a hidden weapon. The psychic could be the hidden weapon. But there is a hidden weapon. Hidden poison in the food, right? An unseen. Somebody who went overboard or is going to go overboard or is trying to go overboard. Kristen is not in the wrong box. Stop counting teardrops. Lake. The beach. Something is done. Let the karmic cycle end. If there's cheating and fighting and turmoil and hating and miscontent, let the karmic cycle end. Last time you had a talk with the kids. When was the last time you were truthful with your kids? You will need me first. New way is the only way. The only way out of hell is to unlock the door and let yourself out, right? Let yourself out of where you don't belong. H. Flu. Came out twice. Circling the drain. Don't let what is going on around you make you sick, cause you extra stresses and animosities, that you stay sick, that your body can no longer heal, right? Jiggle the door. Grab that handle, unlock it, and walk out. Choose yourself. I was healthy. The longer you stay, the more unhealthy you get, right? The more sick you feel. Don't spend your whole life getting things and forcing them. Q. A phantom pregnancy. Faking a pregnancy to keep somebody. Don't do it. Somebody did it. Because there is a rainbow at the end of the storm. T. You're seeing rainbows. It's a sign. If you're not strong enough to leave, if you're not wise enough to do the right thing, and you know it's wrong, just do the opposite. You know what your inner mind is telling you to do, and it's wrong, do the opposite. Don't take it too far. Faith as little as a mustard seed. Poisonous mushroom. Lacing the drugs, lacing the food. Addictions come in all forms, even cheating on your spouse, having too much sex, watching porn. New wife, jumping from relationship to relationship. Rainbow again. 3 confirmations of a rainbow. Inhumane. A paramedic camera. D. A car accident where paramedics could be involved. Car issues. Childhood trauma. Don't cause your kids childhood trauma by staying. Take your power back and walk away. Heal. They love you just the way you are. The right person will love you just the way you are. Spell work. Only time will tell. Spell work. Somebody involved with organ harvesting. A paramedic. Keeping somebody in a relationship that they don't want to be in. Faking a pregnancy. Getting somebody pregnant, knowing and staying with them just because they're pregnant. They can all be considered types of spell work. You're trapping somebody in a situation that they don't want to be in, right? Kitchen magic. Putting something in their food. Jacob. It's not supposed to be in there, but it had to come out, right? B. Hit over the head. Blunt force trauma. Something about a stolen house. A walkaway Joe. Somebody who's just not a gypsy. Not meant to stay in one spot, right? What was wished will be reversed. You are protected, collective. You're on the right side of karma. If somebody is wishing ill on you, they'll find out that you're protected, right? Alright, I'm going to end it there. It's another long reading. So, I hope you guys have a great day. Choose yourself. Choose kindness. Show them grace.